Hello, viewers. Welcome again to lesson 1.8 of ReactJS portfolio website development for teens course. Today, we're going to be talking about projects and conduct section components. Yesterday, we were talking about the about section in the skills section. So today, we want to talk about the project and conduct. So by the end of today's lesson, we should have completed the following. We should have understood the following areas. So we should be able to create the project component, the conduct component, display project information dynamically, and provide professional conduct information. Build a portfolio that encourages engagement. So this is what we are supposed to be focusing on today. These are the goals of today's lesson. So the project section is often the most important part of a developer portfolio because it is where everything that you have done is displayed, what you have created before and what you are creating. Because potential recruiters, they want to check on your capabilities. So they check what you have created in the past so that they can understand who you are, so that they can understand what you're capable of doing. Because they cannot just hire someone whom they don't know his or her capabilities. So today we're going to create uh, the projects and the components, the project component section and the conduct section. So we're going to start by creating the projects. So yesterday, this is what we created, what we did on the previous lesson. So on this lesson, we are going to be talking about the project section. So let's create project section and see what to, what and see how it will be looking like. So remember, we are still on the component which we want to use in the future, which wants to be used everywhere. So the project section, the project JS file is going to be found on on the component section uh, because that's where it is located. That's where we are going to import it whenever we want to use it, whenever we want to look up. So today we're going to put the projects that were created by Alfred Makura. So this is what we want to put today or on the projects. So the projects that were created by Alfred Makura. So the first project is the portfolio website. And then this is the description of what the portfolio website was about. And the second was the task tracker, task management interface due to do built with intuitive control project card. And then the third was the landing page design. These other projects recently I've shipped. So let's just go back to see what we have created and check if it works. Recently, I will shipped. So these are the projects. And if you want to see, if the viewers want to see the projects you have created, they click on view and you'll be taken to the projects that you created. And also, as we're talking about a navigation bar, just click on projects and it takes you to the projects. So here are the projects that we are talking about. There's the explanation of the technologies which were used to create those uh, projects. So this is the project section we have created. So the project section, as I said, it helps potential recruiters to understand what you're capable of creating, because they cannot just talk you cannot just talk of something you cannot display. So these projects are deployed from the GitHub. So usually, uh, recruiters, before they schedule you for an interview, they ask for your GitHub account to see on whether what you're talking about, have you created it or not. So by so doing, you need to align your repositories in a professional way and in an appetizing way so that potential recruiters can be interested, can feel the zeal to schedule you for an interview after viewing your GitHub profile. So why the project matters is I explained, they demonstrate the problem solving ability, technical skills, creativity, and practical experience. Many recruiters focus on project before reviewing resumes, because if they don't stay, they cannot just waste their time reviewing your resume without knowing what you created, because they don't want to work with an assumption. So now we want to shift our focus to the contact section. So the contacts is where they can find you, because remember, this is a portfolio website. So after they are impressed by what you're doing, they will need to contact you. 'Cause- So they will need the contact information where they can find you. So they can find you. We can put on all the platforms where they can find you, which is the Instagram, which is the LinkedIn, the GitHub, and the phone number, the email, where they can find you. Because if you don't put your contacts, it will become hard, even if they are interested in hiring you, they cannot find you. If someone tries to contact you to develop something, it becomes hard without the contact section. So we want to create the contacts page where we will see the information about you. We also find it in the component section, in the component folder. That's where we also find our contact JSX file. So here is our contact information. Let's build something together. Have a project idea. I will get back to you soon. So here the name, you put your name, you put your email. So here, let's replace example. Let's just put an email. Let's say alfred@gmail.com. Say alfred@gmail.com. And then the name, let's say Alfred Makura. And then they put the message here that takes everyone. So let's see what we were creating. So let's just see if So you click here on the contacts, then this is the contact section. You have a pretty good idea how to make tree as soon as possible. And you put the name here, the name of the person who wants to contact you, the email, and the message. So after putting the name, let's say, hey, John Doe, and then the email, John Doe at gmail.com, the message, let's create a portfolio together. Then you click the send message, and then the message will be sent to the owner of the website's email. So that's where you it should be sent. Also, you will need also to update to put your information also on where they can contact you. So we're going to update it as we progress. So that's all about the contact information, the contact page. So the contact section, it helps you to be accessed quickly without facing challenges, to be accessed easily without facing adult challenges. So you can update your contact section to become a professional contact section. So let's just update ours to become a professional contact section rather than a general contact section. Want to update it so that it can be a appetizing rather than just doing something which is awkward. So yeah, see now we have updated it. It's now yes, but our email address in our location. So we want to update so that people can contact us even if we can contact even outside. So you see now we have updated our contact section. So the email to here is just say Alfred Makura simba.com. And then the location that is up. Updated our contact section here. So let's just see and see now our email. You can choose to put the GitHub, the LinkedIn information, but things to avoid when you put the social media icons. You will need to avoid the click here. You need to avoid the click here, but you must put it in a professional way, like through my GitHub profile, through my LinkedIn. So this helps more than click here. It will just be attractive. So just like it must be attractive. So portfolio must be something which is attractive, which is appetizing, which invites people to like, to visit you, to like, to see your portfolio. So let's move on. So as we wrap up today's lesson, let's just try to draw one of the portfolios that were created by someone. So today let's see Alfred Makura's portfolio. What I was talking about. Uh, Click on the link in the GitHub icon, the Twitter icon, and the in LinkedIn icon. So if you click, it will take you to the GitHub. You see, and also the projects. Just the projects you see, view code to take you to the GitHub as well. If you click live view, uh, if you click live view, it will take you to the website that were created by Alfred Mapura. You see, this is what I was talking about. And also on the uh, conduct section, let's just see the conduct section. You see, this is the information, the phone number, the, the phone number, and then the email, the social media icons. You see, so that's all about today's lesson. So we'll see you on the next lesson, which is where we will be talking about styling, connecting CSS to React components. If you can see our they are styled, but they are not just as good. They look like awkward. So on how to style this, we're going to talk about it on the next lesson. So see you on the next lesson. Thank you.